everybody, and welcome to Oshawa Generals hockey here on OntarioSportsRadio.com. I'm Vishal Hussain. And it's now Latour. Latour with it. Sends it towards goal. Puck bouncing around. Hughes tries to stuff it. It's still there. Played into the corner. Last 9 seconds of play. Latour holds it. Gets it to Lawton. Lawton fake shot. Now sends it towards goal. Rebound down. Cole can't get it to goal. Is it in? They score! Smith for Lawton. He's in. Lawton. Hook shot. Scores! Scott Lawton. 41 seconds into the third period, and we're tied at 3. Now he'll look in front, wrap around for Dundas, a shot, he scores! Justice Dundas with the salute to his comrade Hunter Smith, and it is indeed 6-0 in favor of the Generals. And the turnaround by Watson, what a pass, what a stop by Altschuler, as he got his stick parallel to the ice, and was able to knock that out. That is the highlight of the night, and might be the save of the year in the Ontario Hockey League. Miller, and now Brendan Miller up the middle. He's looking for Paul. Paul gets around Carlisle. Paul in, shot, he scores! Oh my, with 4:20 left on the clock, Nick Paul gets him behind the defense, and the Generals trail this game 1-0.
Joined now by Kevin Weeks, former netminder of the Florida Panthers, Vancouver Canucks, New York Islanders, Tampa Bay Lightning, New York Rangers, Carolina Hurricanes, New Jersey Devils. Seen a lot of places, but he got his start in the Ontario Hockey League, playing for the Owen Sound Platers, and then a brief stint with the Ottawa 67s. Kevin, what do you remember about your time in the Ontario Hockey League, specifically in Owen Sound and in Ottawa?
Well, I'd just say it was a really exciting time, really. That was the main takeaway for me, is just how exciting of a time it was.
With the godfather of hockey, Bob McKenzie. Bob, you've been involved in the game a long time. How far has it evolved, especially at the junior level, from when you were covering it to what you see now?
Well, there's obviously a huge difference. It's so much more of a business now than it was back then. And it was then, but just not nearly the same. And like everything else, the hockey's really improved. But I mean, I covered the OHL in the late 70s and early 80s, and those were exciting times. And it was old school hockey. I remember Bill LaForge was with the Oshawa Generals, and the battles with the Sioux Greyhounds and the Peterborough Petes and that. But it's, all the teams are deeper. The kids are more athletic. They train better. They eat better. It's just like night and day. But that's probably true of the National Hockey League, and it's just as true, if not more so, at junior hockey.
With Max Domi of the London Knights, Max, how was the draft experience for you in New Jersey this year?
No, it was amazing. It was obviously everyone looks towards that, and it's a pretty big milestone in your hockey career. And to share that with some of your teammates who've been going through was even cooler. And just spend time with the family and friends is also awesome. So it was a great experience all around. Was there a competition between you and Bo as to who would go first? And was that something that wasn't even in your thought process? No, not at all. Obviously, we push each other every day, and we're completely different players, and we're best buddies off the ice, and we push each other on and off the ice as well. And we both have roles on the team that need to be fulfilled in order to win hockey games, and we just focus on that. And like I said, two big parts of the team, obviously, and obviously we gotta come in and day out and perform.
Well, that does it for us here on the CHL show. I'd like to thank Kevin Weeks, Steve Sullivan, and Guy Flaming for joining us this week. Stay tuned next week as we'll have the second part of our Kevin Weeks interview, as well as a look at the QMJHL, OHL, and Western Hockey League. You've been listening to the CHL show on ConnectMeRadio.com.